All right, let's just jump right in. What if I told you there's a hidden gold mine on YouTube, a niche that's so profitable it almost sounds made up? Well, today, we're cracking open the blueprint that shows you exactly how it's done, a method that turns simple ideas into amazing animations, and honestly, it's easier than you'd ever think.
Just look at this number for a second. $312,000. Seriously, let that sink in.
And get this, that is not per year. That's what a single YouTube channel is potentially pulling in every single month. The scale of this is just absolutely massive.
And this brings us to what I'm calling the animation gold rush. You see, for years, pro-level animation felt like this lockdown fortress. It was crazy expensive, super complex, and took forever. But now, AI is basically handing us the keys, especially in the giant world of children's content.
And look, this isn't just me guessing. The proof is right here. Social Blade data shows a channel, Wild Brain Zoo, is hitting that insane $312,000 monthly mark. And they're not the only ones. Animation Society is right behind him, raking in an estimated $181,000 a month. It just goes to show you the demand for safe, fun kids content is pretty much bottomless.
So you might be wondering, why wasn't everyone already doing this? Well, this is why. Traditionally, you needed a whole team of artists. You needed super expensive software and literally months of work for just a few minutes of animation. It was a huge roadblock for pretty much any independent creator.
But that's where the script gets flipped. The solution we're looking at today is this brand new blueprint. It's a step-by-step guide that uses a whole suite of AI tools to let you create professional-looking 3D animated videos, all from scratch.
Okay, so how in the world is this actually possible? Well, it all comes down to having the right tools in your belt. Let's break down the specific pieces of this creator's AI toolkit that make the whole system tick.
This table just lays it all out so perfectly. For the initial grunt work, channel setup, scripting, even SEO, you've got a tool like DeepSeek AI. Then for creating all your visuals, your characters, your scenes, your logos, you've got these incredible image generators like Zine AI or Crafted AI. DubDub can handle all your voiceovers, making them sound super realistic. And then a free and easy tool like CapCut just ties it all together in the end. It's like a whole production studio powered by AI.
Okay, so we've got our tools. Now let's walk through the actual process. We're going to start with phase 1, and this is all about building that solid foundation, the YouTube channel itself.
You know, this used to be the tedious part, right? So much guesswork. But now, you can just tell an AI like DeepSeek to do all the heavy lifting. You can ask it for channel names, descriptions, and even those super important SEO keyword tags. You know, the words that help parents actually find your videos. It pretty much automates the entire setup.
All right, channel foundation is set. Now we move on to phase 2. And this is where the real magic happens. This is where we create the story and bring our world to life.
And believe it or not, this whole creative explosion from unique characters to entire worlds, it all starts with something so simple. Just a basic text prompt.
So what's so amazing here is that the AI handles the entire creative pipeline. You can ask it to generate a story idea, then blow that up into a full script with a scene-by-scene breakdown. Then you use those scene descriptions to create your character designs and all your background images. And finally, you generate the voiceover dialogue to go with the script. It's literally an end-to-end creative partner.
Now, this right here, this is an absolute game changer. For the longest time, one of the biggest headaches with AI art was getting a character to look the same from one picture to the next. The consistent character feature in tools like Design AI totally solves that problem. It lets you put the exact same character in totally different scenes, which, as you can imagine, is crucial for telling a story that makes sense.
All right, so we have our story, we have our characters, we have our scenes. Let's move to phase 3, the final production. This is where we stitch everything together into a slick, moving video. So, we start with all of these beautiful but totally static images that we've generated. And then, we use AI to turn them into this, a living, moving scene. This is where the animation actually happens, turning still frames into a real story.
So, how does this magic trick work? First, you use an image-to-video AI feature. It basically just adds motion to our static scenes. Then, and this part is just wild, you use a lip sync feature that automatically makes the character's mouth move to match the dialogue we already generated. Finally, you pull all those little clips into an editor like CapCut, add some music or transitions, and you export your finished video. That's it.
This quote really just says it all.
With these AI tools, the old barriers, the money, the technical skills, they're just gone. They've been vaporized. The only thing that's really limiting what you can create is your own imagination.
So that leaves us with a really big question, right? A question about the future of all of this. Are we watching a new era begin, one where literally anyone can be an animator? Is AI the new paintbrush, the new camera, the new animation studio? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for watching.